What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Making Magic TV. Yeah, we're gonna go with Making Magic TV today, you guys. It has been a long time coming. There's been a lot going on in my life, inside and outside of even my house. As you can see, this, you guys probably have seen me do check-ins here before. This used to be our patio area. I'm not sure exactly when this house was built, but I'm pretty sure the patio here was built at the same time as this house, and I think this is like a 70s or 80s house. And so yeah, the patio finally came down. We actually spent a lot of money and had a new roof put on our house. If you guys have been following along for a long time now, you guys know that we've been doing going through a 3-4 year kitchen remodel. I think if you guys were following along, I'll put I'll have to find an old clip and insert it here. But yeah, we've been going, and it's been a long time coming. There's been a lot of things going on in my life besides the autoimmune, besides the family stuff. We've been trying to rebuild our house that we've lived in for the last 20-30 years. My dad, my amazing dad that's taking care of me through thick and thin, has held on to this place got this place when I was 5-6, I think. And yeah, we are still in the midst of remodeling, but I think it's coming out really nice. And I haven't not done a lot of check-ins to kind of keep you guys filled in with all the little nitty-gritty like I thought I was gonna do. I thought I was gonna be like a daily vlogger, but everything I say I'm gonna do, I end up not doing it or something for some reason or another. But anyways, I'm here today. I'm gonna get this video edited. It's just gonna be a quick one. I thought the very next video was gonna be me meeting Mike Quady, but actually I got another short, quick video. My dad's dad and my dad's brother were Purple Hearts and I believe congressional honors. I forget exactly which wars. I think they fought in 2 different wars. One of them fought in 3. Yeah, I just know odds and ends, bits and pieces. I never served in the service, which I don't know. I kind of regret. I kind of don't. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, I'm already talking too much. Let's just jump into this video. I really appreciate you guys. Just jump right into it. All right, what's up, you guys? Here I am. I made it. I'm currently at a Fat Dogs. I guess they have showers. It's a truck stop. They only have 3 showers. It's midnight right now. The guy said that he's just sold his last shower. I don't know if he was shitting me or not. He might have been. But I made it. I'm here in Nebraska. Finally made it to Nebraska. I didn't think I was gonna, I don't know. Felt like I would never be here. Now that I'm here, I mean, at least where I'm at, like, I don't know. It's cool. I'm excited. I'm finally here. It's midnight right now. It just with the hour switching forward. I guess as soon as you hit like Lincoln County or something, it switches over on you an extra hour forward. So it's currently a midnight, like on the dot or a couple minutes till. And yeah, I'm here. I conquered. I've got, I think, another hour and a half until the destination of meeting up with Mike Quady. So tomorrow I'll be waking up. Hopefully I'm gonna take a shower tonight. I might not be able to, but hopefully I do. And then as long as I can take a shower tonight, then yeah, I'm just gonna wake up, get some gas, and hit the road. The guy said that any of these parkings right here on the side, you can park overnight and you should be all right. I don't know if I'm supposed to park over there though with the trucks. I mean, I see all the trucks over there, and there is one truck kind of just parked, but it does seem like there's other vehicles right here. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm gonna just climb in. I'm gonna knock out. Like I said, I wanted to take a shower here tonight, but he He said he sold his last one right now, but it seems pretty dead. But you never know. Truckers are constantly pulling in and out, so you never know if maybe he did just sell his last one and there is only 3. So talking so much, I'm gonna go relax, make a phone call, drink some water, climb in the back, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit, maybe in the morning. All right, you guys, just climbed out of Making Magic Suites, and the wind is ripping. I woke up and the flag is holding pretty strong. It's definitely it definitely feels kind of gnarly, because this is my first morning waking up out here in Nebraska, and yeah, no, it is definitely ripping. So I don't know, I'm gonna get the maps out, see where I'm going, and I think I'm gonna head down the road. There's a little memorial actually on the other side over here. I might do a quick check-in over there, but like I said, it's pretty freaking windy right now. And I know I do got like another hour and a half, give or take. So I might just wrap it up pretty quick. Maybe do a quick check-in over there, show you guys what's over there, a little memorial of some sort. But yeah, the wind is freaking howling. It feels kind of gnarly. I wonder if we're gonna be camping in this weather tonight. I have no idea. First morning, it looks kind of like thunderstormish, or just the humidity kind of feels kind of intense, and yeah, there's some wind on it. It's definitely not glassy conditions. All right, stay tuned, talk to you guys in a minute here. All right, good morning, you guys. I don't have too much on this SD card, so I'm gonna try to make this relatively quick. I've got 9 minutes, exactly what I just said, so 9 minutes and counting. I just woke up at the truck stop right across the way, and I just noticed that there was some type of memorial here, and I guess it's the 20th Century Veterans Memorial. I know I don't talk about this too much, but my dad's dad, my grandfather, my father's immediate blood, he was actually in 1 or 2, possibly 2 wars. He received a Purple Heart. I've always known that growing up. And then his brother, my dad's blood uncle, his immediate brother, also received a Purple Heart, as well as a Congressional Honor. Family, drop a comment down below if you guys have anything else to add that I'm missing. But like I said, Grandpa Joe, my dad's dad, died when I was super young. I think I have a handful of vague memories. He used to take me to Walmart every once in a while and buy me the little fishing tackle box set, and I would cry and cry for it, and I had to be 3 or 4. I don't think I was even 5 yet. And yeah, so I really never got to know him, never got to talk to him, never got to pick his brain, never got to be out in public and kind of have that sense of pride, or just like, I don't know, coolness or just greatness to just hang out with him in public, whether it was at the park, going out to eat, doing anything, social events, parades, what have you. I never got to experience that with my grandfather. So all you guys who do have grandfathers and they're still alive, or they were veterans themselves and are still alive, take pride in that, take joy in that, pick their brain, talk to them, ask them about things maybe they don't always want to talk about, but if you can get interesting, cool stuff out of them, you know more than the next person, and you have that sense of pride carrying around with you that you get to take with you every single day. And yeah, like I said, I never got that. But we're gonna just check out a little bit of what this is, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just bring you guys along, read you guys a few things, and we're gonna get down the road because I do still have an hour and 25 minutes. But yeah, these guys are pretty cool. I mean, they're sitting there. There must have there's probably so many stories that if these guys are real or not, they're just mimicking people who were real. There's probably so many stories that people have, and that a lot of people don't even know. You know, a lot of people, now that time's going on, this younger generation is going to go know a lot less and less of that stuff. They're going to know wars of Afghanistan, wars in Iraq, which those are gnarly. Those are still super like serious wars, but I feel like all these old wars are like the true wars that shaped and made this country. Iraq didn't make this country. Iran didn't make this country. These World War I made this country. World War II made this country. All the Korean wars, all the old wars that don't get talked about as much anymore, or they get talked about, but like people are just washing over. Oh, I've been to Iraq. I've served 8 or 9, 10 years in Iraq. That's not what made this country. These old wars are what made the country, I feel like, personally. I'm not talking down on if you've been into Iraq, and I'm just saying, like, that's not what made this country. What made this country was, like, for instance, the Confederate War, all the serious, gnarly little wars that got us to where we are today. And I respect every type of war. But anyways, the idea for the 20th Century Veterans Memorial, convinced by Lieutenant Colonial Don C. Craig, U.S. Army Infantry, World War II. See, there you go. Robert R. Hind Jr., Sergeant, U.S. Marine Corps, World War II. That's that right there is just like what I'm talking about. Let's check out who these people are. This is crazy too. And being here, look at this one, Charles H. Moreland, Army, 1968 to 71, Vietnam. Gilbert J. Witt, Army, Korean War, maybe, possibly, 11 to 52, 08 to 54. I have no idea what that. Here's a newer one, Major Glenn Nelson Jr., Army vet, 1980 to 2005. So that when he died, even look at this one, Alvin Chuck Rich, CQTM USN. I have no idea what that means. 1938 to 1945. So there are a lot of old brick stamps here. Here's another one from Korea, USMC. Laird J. McCormick, 1948 to 52, Korea. I wonder if these guys actually died during the war then, during their service in the war. Yeah, no, this is super gnarly. I wish I had my grandfather a little bit longer in my life. And like I said, it would have been so awesome to pick his brain, just to hear any type of stories that he had or felt like he wanted to tell. It would have been cool to, yeah, just go around town with him, do anything with him, go to social events, go to dinner, go to the park, hang out, and just have that kind of sense of pride that comes with, other people's grandparents that served in the war. And I am already running out of time. It's at 6:43 at the moment, and so I'm gonna come over here and just show you guys a little bit more of this, and pretty soon it's gonna cut out, and then we're gonna be on down the road. The Army statue is donated in honor of Major William H. Meisner, Master Parachute Combat Infantry Badge, 1 Silver Star, 5 Bronze Stars of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, by family and friends. Wow. So I wonder if this guy actually, his face and stuff actually resembles who he was. That's so cool. Look at, he's got his grenades. Like, this is so real old school. His knife up here, like, yeah, no, it's crazy. And the old school M16 that probably got jammed on him from time to time. Wow. So there's a lot going on here. U.S. States Coast Guard history. The United States Coast Guard traces its history back to 1790, when Congress authorized the construction of 10 vessels to enforce tariff and trade laws, prevent smuggling, and protect the collection of federal revenue. The Coast Guard received its present name in 1915 by an act of Congress that combined the revenue cutter service with The life-saving service. The lighthouse service was transferred to the Coast Guard in 1939, the Bureau of the Marine Inspection and Navigation in 1946. During peacetime, the Coast Guard operates under the Department of Transportation, and in times of war under the Department of the Navy. Wow. So World War I, 1917 to 1918, World War II, 1941 to 46. The Korean War, I think that might be where my dad or my grandfather was in, 1950 to 1953. The Vietnam War, 1964 to 1973. And the Persian Gulf War, 1991 to 92. And I was born in 1990, so that is super interesting. All the different wars, I guess. I mean, that no Coast Guard casualties from Nebraska, no Coast Guard casualties from Nebraska, no Coast Guard casualties from Nebraska. And that's it. All right, you guys, so right across the way from the memorial, my SD card got full right now. I had to change it, so yeah, here I am. I'm gonna do one more check-in for you guys. Right across the way, there's this old you know, train car. I don't know how old it actually is. It looks, you know, super old. Obviously they decided to put it here. It's not in use or anything, but really cool to look at. There's a little plaque or whatever I'm going to read to you guys on the other side. I'm just kind of checking it out, showing some emphasis on how old it actually is, and I don't know, the design and whatnot, but it's really nice. And I don't know, just definitely super nice and peaceful out here this morning. Pretty cool to check out. What I was noticing is these bands right here, they're almost like a car, like what you'd have in a car. And I guess, you know, from time to time those might wear out and you'd have to replace them. But it's crazy that that's what they used back in the day. I have no idea how old this train car cart actually is, but super crazy to see all the just underneath, all the guts underneath and stuff. I guess it's not open right now, but I guess you can actually go inside of it too. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's a little plaque, Eagle Scout Project, Caboose Landscaping Donors, Clint Kirkwood, Eagle Scott, Clean Cities Committee, Robert H. Hind and Steve Kirks, Architects, Craig Kirkland family, City of North Platte, North Platte JC's, Chamber of Commerce, Great Plains Regional Medical Center, J. Kriz, Boy Scout Troop number 82, Snell Service Inc., North Platte Rotary, Hodges Engraving and Trophies, Lincoln County Hospital Association, and there's a few others. May 1991, so this has possibly been here since May 1991. I was born May 10th, 1990, so that's actually hits kind of close to home. But yeah, there's a lot of more plaques and stuff that I could show you guys, read off to you guys. I think I'm gonna leave it here. Yeah, I already had 8 minutes of this, so I just want to close this little check-in out. There's so much I could, you know, go on and on. I could sit here and want to read every single little brick to you guys, but you know, it's not practical and stuff. But it is super cool to just kind of be out here and see how beautiful it is. We don't have enough of these in my small town, or even in the 5 cities. Yeah, even in just my little area. But I guess Tyson, you guys, you know, my friend from Salt Lake City, he kind of touched on it. California is a little bit newer of a state. He mentioned that Utah was a state for like somewhat like 100 years before California became a state, and so we're 2 states back east even more. So this state actually might have been a state for even longer before Utah, or I don't know who came first, the chicken or the egg, but you know what I'm getting at. People in Nebraska obviously take a lot more pride in their Veterans Memorial, and I love it. I definitely like all the different flags there is. Mind you, I don't know too much about them, but you know, there's a first aid flag. That blue one over there, the white one, the other blue one, this red one, and this white one, they all look, you know, really neat. I kind of wish I knew all the different, what they all stood for and stuff, but just being here kind of almost makes, I don't know, makes me feel like I'm talking to my grandpa, or my grandpa's a ghost in the ghost spirit world, and he's kind of looking down on me, seeing this right now, and I don't know, it's kind of giving me the heebie-jeebies. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out, this little section out. We're gonna get down the road. I gotta go by Walmart and buy a fishing license. I need to go find some bait, possibly live bait, probably from Walmart, and then I need to drive 129 miles still into Nebraska and then south. So stay tuned. Yeah, come along with me. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you guys in a minute here. All right, you guys, so I'm about to get into Kearney, and there's this huge monumental bridge that I'm driving under. Pretty cool. I'm about to hit the Cabela's, pick up a fishing license, some tackle, some bait, and I'll bring you guys along. Talk to you guys in a second. All right, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. It has been a long time coming. 3 nights, 3 days of driving. 3 nights, 3 days off and on driving. But no, I've been solidly, I was tired. I made my way into Nebraska last night. I slept at the truck stop. You guys probably saw those check-ins, but yeah, time's gone on. It's been almost the whole day. I ended up, Mike, as you guys know, might have known if you're following along with him, he recently, his truck didn't take a shit, just one of the coils, springs, something like that, something that's going to take a little bit of money and time to rebuild. And you don't just rebuild one, I think he's going to have like all of them rebuilt. So yeah, he didn't want to, he ended up, long story short, he ended up buying a van. The van, I believe, quote me if I'm wrong, I think it's a 4-cylinder. It's an older style van, and so I think it, like, without pushing it too hard, it tops out at either 55 or 65, something like that. And instead of him driving out 3.5 hours to the spot we were gonna meet up and fish, I ended up pushing all the way here to Lincoln, right outside of Omaha. I just had to do what Adrian would do from Sin City Outdoors. If you guys don't watch that channel, go give them a follow. It's a father and 2 sons. They started, the dad started it when the sons were super little. The older brother, Adrian, took to it and kind of took it over. But, you know, I messed with them. I rattled their cage. I brought back some old memories. I made some references on my videos. And since then, I have seen, because I follow that channel heavily, I have seen the younger brother, Julian, that goes by Juju, or the dad likes to call him Crazy Jew. They've actually had him in the videos like pretty consecutively ever since I made those references. So coincidence or not, they watch me or not, I've just been able to notice that. And I think that if I brought them back together and incorporated the younger brother to be in the videos more, I'm glad I did, like, rattle their cage or mess with them a little bit. But like Adrian would say, I'm giving a little boots on ground. I'm not wearing boots, but yeah, got my Nikes. So I saw this old way station, and that's what I'm here. I'm giving you guys a look of what it looks like on the ground, boots on ground. I'm kind of just giving you guys a upfront look at what it looks like out here. Right outside of my Mike Quady's house is down the road, I think another 10 miles or so. But yeah, I just saw this old way station, and it's on, as you guys can see, it's on a little back frontage road. So back in the day, this actually, I think it's the 10, right outside of Lincoln. yeah, it's just a small little 2-lane highway road, and on the side here is an actual old legit weigh station. I don't know if it's still in use. It does sound like this AC conditioning thing is on still, so there might actually be somebody here. What I see though is there's no cars parked. It looks like a really old building, like they you know, they probably use it for something, but they don't really use it. They might use the scale still. I have no idea. But it does sound like this AC machine is still working and is in use. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, it's completely on and running right now. So I have no idea. I might be trespassing. I might be getting in trouble. There's a camera face to me, so I'm not going to get too much closer or do too much of anything else. But this is neat to see. The truck would actually pull up. My Uncle Jim has been a trucker for a long time, has always had to come into the weigh station, and just to see like an old building like this, not knowing if it's in use. I hope I'm not trespassing. I hope I'm not doing anything wrong by just filming this real quick, but it's neat to see like the truck would obviously be up here somewhere, and then the trailer would sit right here and be getting weighed. Super interesting to me. I don't know exactly where I'm going with this check-in. I just kind of wanted to get out of the car, talk to the camera for a minute, update you guys on where I'm at, what I'm doing. I did stop and grab a fishing license this morning at Cabela's. I've been talking to another fellow guy that fishes a lot out here, Stephen Wilkinson. He pointed me in the directions of what to use at the spot we were gonna fish, but we're not fishing there after all, so I might be stopping back by Cabela's and just maybe returning those lures and getting my, I think it was like $6 for each lure I bought. I only bought 2, and I did buy some bobbers, so I might be getting like 20 or 30 bucks back. I have my receipt if I don't use them. I definitely wanted to use them. I was excited to go fish that spot, but things change. When Mike came and visited me out there, he'd driven a bunch, and so like I definitely know how it is to be like at home and be like, man, I got a 3.5-hour drive to go fish that spot, and it's supposed to be, I guess, 101 down there where it's at. But yeah, look at this. We got the train going by. I guess Omaha or Lincoln, Nebraska, anywhere in Nebraska is a big junction for trains, and if you like trains, here's definitely a semi-old school with some semi-old school parts. It's definitely not too long. It's not like a extra long of one that I've seen coming out here. There were some long trains back out in Wyoming, crossing over, even a little bit of Nebraska. I saw some pretty long ones, but I think Wyoming took the cake as far as long trains. But yeah, this is cool. I'm glad I got some boots on ground footage for you guys, and stay tuned. We're about to go see Jacob. Look at that, it says Jacob. No, we're about to go see the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, the crazy Mike Quady. So come along with me. We're gonna go over to his house and figure out, we're gonna try to find a campsite. I really want to go to this trout spot. Before I leave Nebraska, before my 3-day, I only bought a 3-day pass. It was like 37 bucks, but before that expires, there is 1 or 2 spots that I think I'm gonna look up, because Milliken is, you know, changed my life. Josh Pig Patrol, meeting him changed my life. It definitely influenced me and impacted me to keep on trying this, and even if I never meet them again or never meet Milliken, like, it was all worth it to do this, you know, and to try to, and to continue to do this. So talking so much, let's go meet Mike. Let's go meet up with Mike and go from there. Talk to you guys in a little bit here.